Welcome back. There's a bit of explaining to do. New unit, very nice car. Yes, that is a Porsche 918 Spyder, and this is my new detailing studio slash unit. Moved in about a month ago, been working out of here for about 3 weeks now, and yeah, this is it. Time to up the level of the details and starting things off right with this Porsche 918. An amazing car, obviously. Designed to keep up with the LaFerrari and the P1. About 8 years ago they came out, and the hypercars of the era, 1.2 million pound car, so something really special. The reason this Porsche 918 is here with me is that I'm actually prepping it and detailing it, full paint correction, ready to be on my stand at the Festival of Speed, which starts on Thursday, which is 2 days away from now. You'll probably see this video being released on the day of the Festival of Speed. So if you are going to attend this weekend, come say hi. It's stand 254. It'll be in the brochure. But yeah, drop by, say hello, come and check out the car, have a chat with me. Yeah, stay tuned for the full detailing process on this car, which was definitely a lot of fun. Today, starting on the Porsche 918, let's have a look round and then we'll get into it. Doesn't feel real. So, it turns out after being bounced around every Porsche dealership in the UK on the phone, no one wants to tell me how to jack this car up, and then eventually when they do, they say basically you only do it at a Porsche dealership because you have to unscrew these plates from the bottom and then screw an adaptation plate in, which I don't have, to then allow you to jack it up. So I don't think I'll be cracking the carbon tub of this car by jacking it up without that. So it's gonna be old school, on your knees, on the stool, which is gonna be great fun for this carbon diffuser that is literally the length of the car. So lots of lying down on the floor for that one. But time to get cracking on some polishing. Let's do it. Test spots. Where am I going to do the test spots? I may actually do the test spots back here because these are massive flat areas, and that's about the only flat area of the car. The rest is a lot of curves. There isn't actually that many defects on this car. Why is it so dark? Dark corner. The car has 2,300 miles on it. This isn't a car you nip down to Tesco in, so it's either at the track or at a show somewhere, so hence why it's in very good condition. Let's get crack-a-lacking. We've got to see which God, I've got so many lights in here. I love it, but it is painful if you look at them. Let's see which combinations work best. Cutting pads, microfiber, compound. Let's find out. Look at this car, it was just ridiculous. I was sitting on my desk and I just looked at the CCTV camera and I was just like, what is that ridiculous car in the unit? Just looks like a spaceship. Mental.
with you, I am able to keep pushing my limits, and all the drive that I have, well, I'm going the distance with you. I didn't know what I had till I knew what was missing, and everything that I dread, well, I built a resistance.
So that combination did work very well, however, and will work well for the car, but I think this area is a bad test spot because there's some really deep scratches, or I say really deep, there are some deeper scratches here than there are present on the rest of the car. So if you look at this one, there's one running all the way along here, and then there's also some here going across. You can just see those abrasions, and then again here. So whether someone's caught it with something or just rubbed across the car. It is a good combination, just bad space to do it because those are the deep marks. But like I said, I'm going to need a second or even a third hit. So I will try a different one on that area and then keep playing around, see what's best.
Take your time, not in the fast lane. I understand that you've been broken too many times, but I'll be waiting to mend your wounds from all you've taken. But if we listen to each other, admit our mistakes, then I can show you who I am, because I'm not the same. I'm better with you.
So it's now time to tackle the carbon fibre. There's this section here, sort of where the black pillars would normally be, piano black pillars. Not too swelled up. You might have seen on the rest of the car, I've actually had to do a bit more cutting than I expected at the start, as basically it's very hard paint and there's quite a few deep marks in there. So I'm going to try a bit softer on this first, see how much it clears up. So I thought I'd actually work my way slowly over into the bonnet from where I already am, and that's the first big patch of sanding marks that I think I've got on camera. There were sanding marks all over the car in specific areas. Let's cut those out as they take a few cuts. these deeper scratches here on the bonnet. And you can see there's also more up there. These are the ones that are really stubborn, quite difficult to remove. Quick update on the scratches on the wing. Is it the wing? Bonnet? They are still in there. You can see it's pretty hazy where I've cut it up, but significantly reduced. You mean you're struggling to see it. And then there were where were the other ones? Some down here. Yeah, there's some still here a little bit. But I'm happy with how much they've been reduced. I don't want to cut them too much more because there's a lot of cutting in that area. And it's not worth burning through the paint just to remove some tiny scratches that you're never really going to see. So you've got to find that balance between safety and longevity of a car like this that's going to be around forever, realistically. So this will need to be polished again in 20 years time or whatever, when it's been, I don't know where I'm going with this, I'm rambling, but it's an important car, so you need to preserve as much clear coat as possible, because there's no point in compromising it so much that it eventually will need to be repainted in the future. Yeah, that makes sense. Progress wise, very slow on the bonnet sections, just because there's so many deeper marks that I want to remove. I think, to be honest, it's been in a photo shoot and someone sat on the bonnet, because there were so many marks going this way. It's like someone sat on and got off, or put something on the bonnet, dragged it off. Both sides had that.
Holding on to this, holding on. I know I'm holding on to this.
So that is the front end all done on the 918. You can see, you saw the time lapse there. Very intricate process, working through all the grills, all the carbon fibre. Yeah, much like the rest of the car, lots of curves, which making it hard. But now time to move on to the rear end. So I'm going to start off on the spoiler here. So you can see, much like the rest of the car, there's that surface swirling, which once removed reveals the deeper marks, which are a pain to get out. But that's the job, so time to get started on this. Wow, what a rear end of a car. This diffuser is going to be fun as well, because look how far they go in. I'm going to be laying on the floor, well and truly.
Fast forward a year or two, friends have changed, but so can you. So can you. For too long.
Be down there, boy, it's hard.
Fear the struggle to follow on. Need to focus to prove you're wrong. I'm not wrong. I know I'm holding on to this. Holding on.
So that's all the rubbish and mess from that gets stuck in between the badges. It's polish residue, it's watermarks, bits of dirt, all cleaned out from around the badges, and now I can actually polish around the badges and remove all the scratches that are still in there. But I'm actually really happy with that. That doesn't always work very well because I mean, ideally you always want to take the badge off, polish it underneath and then redo the badge, but that's not always the case. So very impressive results on that one from just cleaning it. So, quick update on the car and the whole detail. Well, actually, you might have noticed there are some more lights in the unit. So, 17 panel lights installed. And now I've moved on to the right side, not the driver's side in this case. Got a cloth around here because this was all polished yesterday. And this you saw there the chafing marks that were on here. So, put that there to stop that. So now I'm going to start on the door and work my way down the curviest doors ever. And then, once that is done, just got to do it there, and then that will be basically the whole car cut. Then we can start refining.
Like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
Completed the cut. Just completed the cutting on the lower sections of the passenger side. All these curves, and then wiping away and having a quick check over anything. and I found these. Can you see them is the real question. There we go. Boom. Very tight sanding marks. Stop about there, but they start here. They go all the way down. Why is it so hard to film? There you go. So, tackle them again. Multiple cuts later, all the sanding marks are now gone. Had to be very careful with that because if I show you, it's difficult to sort of pull out the angle of the car on the film, but on camera. But so this is curved here, and this is a lip, and all those sanding marks were just on the inside of that. And obviously this is a very high impact area from people getting out the car. Oh, battery's dying. Be right back. As I was saying, this curve area here, all the sanding marks were in the middle here, and this ledge is a very high impact area from people getting their feet in and out the door. So probably an area that's been polished heavily before, which could mean this edge is really thin, hence why I didn't want to sit the polisher on the edge. I was actually either going like this on it or sitting up much higher like that. So just being as careful as possible on the edges, because something like this is a really high chance of burning through. So that's why you might have seen some funny angles on the polisher. But all safely removed without going on the edge. So that's pretty much it. Got these piano black bits to do, and then start refining. Which will be exciting because that's when all the gloss comes out. Does need a refining stage, a final one. You saw me do the cut with the microfiber and then a sort of polish with the yellow one. And then I'm going to use the big pad actually or the medium sized pad to get into this corner. Because I can use the edge of it on there and then also up here as well. But you can actually see the texture. If you look at the bar light, that's not orange peel, that's actually the carbon fiber texture of the panel. Well, that was possibly one of the most rewarding things I've ever done with detailing. Don't think I've done many internal panel polishing before, and wow, does this come out well. This carbon fibre, obviously this whole car is made of carbon fibre, every single panel, as far as I'm aware, it's carbon fibre, so it looks so good. Super glossy now to actually match the rest of the car. I will also be doing the interior panels, especially this one because you can see all the feet marks from shoes going in and out, so this one gets pretty beaten up. Yeah, really happy with that, so going to call it there for the day. Come in tomorrow and start refining completely, and then go on with the coats in the afternoon, and then get the after shots, and that'll be ready to go. Final day on the 918, I have actually refined this whole side and the whole rear, so I'm now just working on the rear lights, 2 stages on those.
When I'm with you, I am able to keep pushing my limits and all the drive that I have. Well, I'm going the distance with you. I didn't know what I had till I knew what was missing and everything that I dread. Well, I built a resistance with you. Catch me when I fall, and I'll keep you on the ground. You were gone, I wish you'd stay. I could look at you for days. Time was well spent.
Wheel covers off, the car completely blown down, get all the dust off, ready for coating. So this is the final form of the car, just time to do the ceramic coating on the paintwork, and then it's all ready to go out. Very exciting times, as you can see. I mean, covering the wheels up does sort of spoil it a bit, but because once you get them back on, it does look really special. Really ties the green in with the pinstripe and then obviously the caliper. So, time to coat the monster up.
Take your time, not in the fast lane. I understand that you've been broken too many times, but I'll be waiting to mend your wounds from all you've taken. But if we listen to each other and admit our mistakes, then I can show you who I am, because I'm not the same. I'm better with you. I'm better with you. I'm better with you. Catch me when I fall, and I'll keep you off the ground. That's when I knew that I need to spend my life here with you.
So the paintwork is all now coated, and it's time to go on with the halo for the vinyl wrapped areas, just to make sure they're all coated up as well. So different coating for the paintwork versus the vinyl as it bonds differently.
So that is it. The Porsche 918 is complete, ready to go to Goodwood tomorrow. I'm so happy with how it came out. Thank you so much for watching the video, and let's roll the after shots to showcase how spectacular this car now looks. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like the video, please do like it, and also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching.